I ain't making no statements. I bought the cash, I ain't making no payments. I gave it to DJs and they never played it, except for the hood and the ghetto I'm famous. Lawyers check it. You ain't have to finesse it. 2 praying hands, I know I'm protected. I'm the GOAT, Lord is my shepherd. Dude like Robin, Rolex diamonds. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Buy brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin, Rolex diamonds.
It's the NBA and is the
Well, the
NBA, thanks. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Kyle Korver is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's James, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Don't let go of the rope in this one, Clark. Hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005. And amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
Here's Davis, following the bucket by the Bucks. From deep. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Tell you what, that's something LeBron has really worked on a bunch. I mean, the three-point shot is a real weapon of his now.
To the inside, Bledsoe, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Middleton hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's stolen by Korver. All going up court. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Rondo. Down low. And it's Davis missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Passes it to Korver. Over Green. Korver, no luck.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
But they get it back. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The Lakers also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Tremendous anticipation from Antetokounmpo, sensing some separation as that pass was coming, and then simply rising up and knocking down the jumper.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters, and many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Troy Daniels comes in for LeBron. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cook, the pass to McGee. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Here's Cousins. Good, nice job down low.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bucks.
Now here is Hill. He's guarded closely and stolen by Cousins. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Cook, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And one on Caldwell Pope.
Oh, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Here's Cook. He's off on that one. Giannis with some nice D. And here is Ilyasova. The three from Hill. No good that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. A lot of people admire Giannis Antetokounmpo. But who does?
It's unbelievable how he has everything.
Elite in just about every category, Greg.
And certainly a player for Giannis to study. He's a do-it-all superstar in his own right.
And thanks again for tuning in.
Talk about bringing it. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Cousins, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
And the shot goes in. Giannis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Cousins. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 8.
Well, you know, the Bucks can be a real force on defense. They're the top-rated defense last season in the league and number 1 in rebounding and challenging shooters as well.
And the Lakers call time here. And Clark, the length and size of the Bucks is a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I agree. I mean, versatile defenders across the board for the Bucks. They can handle switches and pick and rolls comfortably. Makes for a very strong defensive force no matter who's on the floor for this team.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Wesley Matthews. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Here's Kuzma. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Plays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game.
And Giannis is a beast, a Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Rondo. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 16.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
Bradley finds Kuzma. Rondo against Bledsoe. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Lakers also with a sub. Green's checked in. Here is Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. Davis has got his second basket.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Good D by Lopez.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Yeah, love how fast Korver shoots the ball. Doesn't even think about it. Just terrific instincts.
And so we conclude the first half. Buck?
Kevin, thanks. Coach.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 2 block shots, and 4 rebounds. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folk.
Yeah.
we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too. You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
Middleton the pass to Corp. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. All right, Clark, game is on the line. 1 free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great name. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Wesley Matthews checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Pass to Davis. Back to Cook. Outside, Davis. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, he's doing everything he can. At this point, the rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Hill kicks to Matthews. It's back to Hill. The Bucks working the ball around. Down low, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Here is Cook, covered by Giannis. Cook dishes to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, you know, what a season for the Bucks last year. Best record in the East, best record overall in the league. The team cruised during the regular season to win 60 games.
And the Lakers with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Avery Bradley comes in for Danny Green. And Daniels subbed in for Cook. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .116 left in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Clark, those 60 wins for the Bucks, the most since 1980.
You know, start to finish, this team was a force. Had a great approach on both ends of the floor. Fun to watch. No glaring weaknesses in the game plan that works for them. Future's bright there.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
1:12 left in the third. Lopez inside. Cousins is there. And the dunk by Lopez.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
No one near James as he lets it go. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Connaughton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 11. 30 seconds left to play in the third.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now LeBron, 7 points in the game. In the corner, Daniels. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Ilyasova at the 4 with Lopez at the 5. Bledsoe is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Middleton in at the small forward spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 10-point game. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Bucks on defense. At one point, they led by 16. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Bucks leading by 10. Bledsoe with it. Giannis outside. Outside Korver. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 6 points for Kyle Korver. Now here's James. And it's Davis at the elbow. Over Giannis. Over Giannis. And Davis can't get it to go.
Now there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And there's the pass to Korver. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Bucks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Cousins, and it's Green in for Caldwell Pope. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Lopez kicks to Bledsoe. They get it back. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Bucks leading by 12. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Back to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma brings the double team. Korver. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 14. Mark, the level of nuance and the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
Rondo against Bledsoe. Lopez outside. Korver gets a wide open look, and the three ball is good. Korver's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. Brownie's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Kyle Korver.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Caruso. Finished off the break.
Well, you can't take the length of Caldwell Pope lightly. He's excellent at using it to come up with steals.
Bledsoe left side. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Now the Lakers on the break. Green leading the charge. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And that one misses.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release. Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Antetokounmpo against Dudley. Lopez outside. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed.